Hi, I'm Joni Johnson. This is Sash and Amanda. They're both in their second trimester and I'm in my third. Today we're gonna give you a full body workout that's gonna train you for pregnancy, labor, and delivery. So what we're gonna do is start with our hands on our belly and we're gonna tune into that belly pump breath. So I want you to take a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe in, you're gonna expand your belly out to the sides, and then as you exhale, you're gonna pump your navel to your spine with a nice big exhale. So inhale, fill, exhale, pump. Inhale, fill. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Good. I want you to keep that breath going in that rhythm. 4 counts in, 4 counts out. And I'm just gonna give you some imagery to think about. So now, when you breathe in, I want you to release that pelvic floor, release all of those abdominal muscles. And then as you exhale, everything's gonna squeeze into the center of that box. You're gonna lift your pelvic floor from the bottom, squeeze the diaphragm from the top, obliques on the sides. You're getting a full core workout. We've got in, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3. Good. Just bring your hands to the back of your head. Gently press your head down to your chin. Good, and release. We're gonna bring the hand across the top of the head. Extend that other arm out to the side. Drop your shoulder down your back. And then we're gonna go over to the other side. Switch. And then give me half a neck roll from one ear to the shoulder to the other side. So we're gonna roll and roll. 2 more. 2 and 1. I want you to come over to all fours. Make sure that your shoulders are right above your wrists. Your hips are right above your knees. And we're gonna take a few cat-cows, still using that belly pump. So we're gonna inhale, fill, and then exhale, round the spine. Good, inhale, fill, and exhale, round. I want you to tuck your toes, shoot your hips up to the sky. Give me a few little pedals here. That's it. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to walk your feet halfway up to your mat, your elbows to your thighs, and you're just gonna give your head a little release here, shaking yes and no. Bring your hands to your thighs. We're gonna roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, nice and slow, and come back to face the front. Good, so we're gonna go into a little bit of cardio. We're gonna get our heart rates up, and we're gonna start with a little side step, right to left. That's it. Anytime you can tune into that belly pump breath and work that full core, I want you to think about it. It's a lot to take in and a lot to think about as you're doing cardio and you're getting exhausted, but we can't do regular crunches anymore in our pregnancy. So working that belly pump is actually a way to tone that core. Okay, so we're starting here, just a little side step. Good. How you guys doing? All right. We've got a long way to go. We've got about 4 minutes of this cardio, so stick with me, all right? All right, so I want you to just pull a knee up. That's it. We're gonna pump the arms a little bit. Every time you exhale, you're gonna kegel in and use that belly pump. That's it. Give me 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to that side step for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then bring that knee up nice and high. Depending on where your belly is, you might have to take that leg out to the side a little bit. That's okay, make the adjustment. 3, 2, we're gonna add an arm. Pull, pull. That's it. Anytime you can get your arms above your heart, you're gonna raise the heart rate. Raising your heart rate's gonna bring more oxygen to your baby. So don't be afraid to work as hard as you can. Using that belly pump. Give me 8 more here. 7, 6, 4. Back to the side step. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the knee up. Pull, pull. 4, 3, 2, add the arms. So you're gonna reach. That's it. Good. You guys starting to get a little out of breath? Ooh, me too. Hang in there. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to step forward, back, forward, back. We'll just bring it down here for a few seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna switch legs. Forward, back, forward, back. That's it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. Side step, out, together. Now, if you're having a really good day, you're feeling super energetic, you can add a little bit of up and down into this move. But again, work at your own level. Take care of your body. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Add the knee. So we're gonna step, pull up. Woo! And add the arms from the ceiling. That's it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna take that forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, 2, and 1. Switch sides, left, back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. This is a half of a jumping jack. So you're just gonna take that arm overhead as you step out. Good, we're gonna pick it up to speed. That's it. Give me 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's slow down on the other side. So we're gonna step out, together, out, together. Ready? Up to speed, go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go back to the first side. Ready? Good. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're gonna put it all together. Ready? We've got step. Woo! Last time through. 3, 2, and 1. Pull down from the ceiling. For 4, 3, we're gonna step forward and back. Here we go. Up and back and up and back and up and back and up and back. Other side. Up, back, up and back, up and back and up and back. Nice job, ladies. Give me 5. Woo! All right, good. All right, nice job. So we've got those heart rates revved. We're ready to go. We're gonna go into some arm work because in a few months' time, we're gonna have little bundles of joy that are gonna grow in poundage every single week. So we've gotta tone those arms. I want you to take your arms out to the side. Everybody take a nice big breath in, bring your shoulders up to your ears, and then relax your shoulders down your back. So think of your shoulder blades pressing down. Good, engage those abs. So inhale, fill here, and then exhale, pump. Nice. From this really strong position, we're gonna start and take some circles. That's it, good. So you wanna find that tone in your arms. You could do these and make them a little floppy and be lazy about it, but I don't want you to be lazy. I want you to shoot lightning bolts at your fingertips. Really feel that active engagement down your back. Good, that's it. This is just warming up the arms. We're gonna reverse and go the other direction. Try not to be too stiff in this position. If you wanna jam out to the music, move your hips, feel free. Put a little bit of a bend in your knees. You don't have to be stiff and straight. Good, all right. So take a bigger circle. We're gonna go back to that original direction. Try to keep the same speed, just a little bit bigger. Good, and reverse it again. Using that pump. Every time you breathe out, you're gonna Kegel, pull that diaphragm down, abs into the center, pull everything in towards the baby. 3, 2, and 1, good. So Amanda and I are gonna go into arms here. Sash is gonna pick up some light weights. So find yourself some 2, 3 pound weights, and we're just gonna go out to the sides and pull in. Still finding that back engagement as you come down. Good. I'm gonna give Sash the option with the weights. Some of the exercises might feel okay to use them. Others, I'm gonna allow her to put them down if she wants. So just listen to your own body in the end. Give me 2 more of these. Good, we're gonna reach up overhead, drop your shoulder blades down your back, and pull those down into goalposts. That's it, good. All right, so this is a good time to work on that belly pump because we're not moving around too much, we're pretty stationary, and you can really focus in on your core. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're gonna open and close. So pull those arms in tight and open, and open, and open. Use that breath. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Pull your arms in tight, pulling your shoulders back away from the arms. And we're gonna take a little pulse here. Good. So I'm gonna turn profile here so you can see, girls, you can stay facing front, but I want you to just see how my arms aren't hunched forward. Pull those shoulders back and down and give me a tight little squeeze here. That's it. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, good. So we're gonna do a little bit more on the arms. I want you to take a little wider of a stance. Roll your shoulders back. Shoot your hips back into the space. Pull your elbows in close to your sides. We're gonna kick back, pull in, and kick, and in. Good. Pump. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So we're working those triceps a little bit. Triceps are my favorite thing to work out during pregnancy because they're one of the first things you see a result for. You get that little cut in that arm there. Those mamas with those little cuts in those arms, those are great. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I want you to pull the arms back, keep them nice and straight. So we're working that muscle right there, up and down. Good, keep your chest nice and open. We're gonna go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up to standing. Sasha, you can put the weights down. We're gonna take that arm across the body, stretch it out. Good. How are you guys feeling? Good. All right. Feeling the burn. Drop that arm behind. And then we're gonna go into the other side. So our next section, we're gonna work on our balance a little bit. During our pregnancy, we all know that these profiles are getting a little bigger, which is great. Those babies are growing nice and strong. But it throws off our balance a lot. Plus we have a lot of relaxin moving through our bodies, which makes the ligaments really loose. So I like to work on balance every single day. I want you to come to one foot. Let's actually turn and face the side. Bring up your left foot, shoulders down the back, and we're just gonna take a reach away and then pull in. All right, so as we do this move, when you reach away, you're at your most vulnerable point because you're off your balance. I want you to pull that core in nice and tight. So you're gonna exhale, pump, inhale, fill, expand, exhale, pump. Pull everything into that box. Inhale, fill, expand, exhale, pump, inhale, fill, expand. One more time, pump, inhale, fill, and we're gonna go to the other side. Nice. If you feel really wobbly today and off balance, it's okay. Hang on to a wall, a chair, a bench, whatever's nearby. Pulling up that right foot, shoulders down your back. We're gonna inhale, pump, exhale, pump, inhale, fill. Good, release out. This side's a little more wobbly on me. You probably have one leg that's a little easier than the other. Exhale, pump, inhale, fill. Again, exhale, pump, inhale, fill. Last time, pump, inhale, fill. Good. Come back to facing front. Just find one foot here. Nice. Good. I want you to just hold this in nice and tight for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we're gonna switch to the other leg. Holding. Hold that core nice and tight. Focus on that belly pump for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring your hands down to your sides, on your hips, a little wide in the stance. And we're gonna take some pelvic tilts and tucks. So they're gonna stay facing front. I'm gonna turn profile so you can see a little better. We're just isolating the pelvis here. Give me a few of these. Nice, good. It's like a little booty dance. As you do this exercise, this is a really good way to start to feel that pelvic floor, or that Kegel muscle. So when you pull in and you tuck, I want you to engage that Kegel. So that pelvic floor is squeezing in, release, and squeeze, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna turn the toes out slightly at about 45 degrees. We're gonna come down. So imagine that you're sandwiched between two walls, a wall in front and a wall in the back. And we're gonna take a little pulse here. You're gonna start to feel your inner thighs, your quads, your booty. Just pulse it out. Hold on to it. Every time you go down, I want you to find that Kegel, Kegel, Kegel. That's it. So this might take some coordination and some practice. If you have to, you could come down a Kegel hold, release, Kegel hold, release. Good. Play with the timing of it. You can Kegel every beat. You could Kegel every few beats. The important thing is that we're strengthening that muscle. Woo. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna take a big inhale up. Straighten out those legs. Do you ladies feel those? Ooh. Good. Exhale down. And just roll the shoulders back. We're gonna take this a little deeper. We're gonna go into a full squat position. So Sasha, I've given her a few towels. If you feel like you don't have a full range of motion in a full squat, you can roll up a few towels and put them underneath your feet to bring up the lift a little bit. But everyone else, hands in front of your chest, and we're gonna come down. Good. So from here, I want you to find that Kegel muscle. Hold it in like crazy, like your life depends on it. Hold. Woo, for 4 more. 3, 2, and release. Let's come up, all the way up. Big breath in. Good, coming down again. That's it. Hold here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Oh, come up out of it, ladies. Oh, nice job. Good. Okay, so this is the hard part. We're gonna go into what I call labor training. This is supposed to kind of mock the situation that's coming up in a few months as far as contractions and delivery go. So if you think of a contraction, it's gonna be really intense for a short amount of time, and then it's gonna lay off a little bit, and you're gonna have a little rest. So what we're gonna do in this, we're gonna go really hard for a minute, and then we're gonna rest for 30 seconds. Really hard for a minute, rest for 30. We're gonna do a few rounds of that. If you need to stop, grab water, take a rest, do what you need to do, listen to your own body, okay? So let's just get the legs moving a little bit here, side to side. That's it. You have to forgive me as I start huffing and puffing my way through this one. This is gonna be the hardest part of our workout. We're gonna do this round of labor training, a little bit more on the floor, and then back for a second round. So prepare yourself. Okay, here's our first 1-minute exercise. We're gonna reach out together, reach together, reach together. Okay, it's not gonna be that easy. We're gonna pick it up a little bit. That's it. So 1 minute of this, you can do it. You can do anything for a minute. You can put as much or as little energy into this as you want, but I want you to really reach through the arms, extend through those fingers, reach that leg out to the side. That's it. Good. And if you want, add that belly pump breath. So every time you exhale, you're pulling that Kegel in, contracting that diaphragm. How you doing, ladies? Ooh. Ooh, all right. Yes. A few more reaches here. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Good, just take a little break here, 30 seconds. We're gonna rest, tune into baby if you need it. Whew. Just breathing, slowing the heart rate back down. You can put one hand on the baby, one hand on your chest. Good, you feel those hearts beating? Whew. Whew. Feel that lifeline between your heart and the baby's. So powerful. Whew. Good, let's take a few breaths together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, fill. And exhale, pump. Good, we're gonna go into our next exercise, all right? Okay, here we go. Arms above the head. We're gonna reach up, come down, reach, pull down. We're gonna do this one for 1 full minute. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. That's it, good. Woo. So I'm gonna turn sideways for a second so you can see my profile. As you come back, I want you to really shoot those hips behind you like you've got 2 dabs of paint, and you're gonna touch your hips to the back wall. Up and down. So we're working those glute muscles. And at the very bottom of that, I want you to find that Kegel. So you're gonna exhale, pull in. Good. When you come up, don't give me lazy arms there at the top. Really shoot them up to the sky. Try to keep your chest nice and open. All right, a little bit longer on this one. Give me one more reach. Up and down, good. Hand to your chest. Good, tune into that baby again. Feel that lifeline, feel that heart beating. You close your eyes. Whew. Breathing in, nice and full, and then exhaling. Good. That's it. We're just taking everything down a notch. All right. Whew. Nice job, ladies. So we're just gonna put a little bit of movement into the body here. We're gonna work our way back down to the mat. Now don't forget that labor training is about to come back in a few minutes. We're gonna come down and do an exercise on the floor, and then we'll be coming back to it. But turn and face sideways. About 3/4 of the way up your mat. And just take a big inhale up above your head. And then feet a little wider than hip width apart so there's room for your belly. Come down to the center and just give your head a little release here. You can put your hands on your thighs, your elbows rather. Good. And drop your hands down and feet and knees back into an all-4 position. Now line your shoulders up right over your wrists, your hips right over your knees, and open up your chest. Pull that core in nice and tight. We're gonna start with our right leg. So I want you to pull in with a pointed toe, and then you're gonna flex your foot out and kick the back wall behind you. So 10 of these. Ready? We've got 10, out, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex your foot. You're gonna tap the floor, lift up, tap and lift up, tap, lift, tap, lift. Keep these a little bit fast. Good, but you can take them at your own pace. Just keep that core engaged. Try not to sink in the arms. Don't let anything crazy happen in the neck. Feel nice and supported through the body. Bend that knee in, flex your foot like you're standing on the ceiling. Give me a little pulse here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that knee in. Take your legs back a little bit. Make room for baby to go into a quick little child's pose. Good. Back up onto all fours. We're going to take it on the other side. So pull that knee in with a pointed toe. Flex the foot out. Kick the back wall. For 10, out, 9, out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex the foot, tap the floor, lift up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Good. Now your arms might start to get a little tired and you might try to sink through the chest, reactivate through the body there. 4, 3, 2, and bend that knee. Stand on the ceiling, give me a little pulse up and down. So you're really activating this tiny little muscle at the bottom of your glute. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on down. Take that wide child's pose again. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Nice job, ladies. Okay, so ladies, we're gonna transition our way back up to standing, and we're gonna go into some more of that labor training. So just bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, shoot your hips up into down dog. Give your neck a little bit of a shake here, yes and no. Walk your feet halfway up the mat. Bring your elbows to your knees. Take a little planter's pose here, shake the neck out. Hands on the thighs, you're gonna roll up one vertebrae at a time. Okay, are you ready for this? 1 minute. We're gonna take a nice wide stance in the legs. Get down a little bit, put a little bit of bend in the knees. And I want you to start with just some twists in the upper body. So your arms are here. We're gonna go in a little bit of punching. So I want you to really think about all that mama power you've got behind you, okay? So we're gonna start to extend the arm. Yes, okay. So make sure you reach a full extension when you go out. No lazy punches here, really. Imagine something in front of you. You're punching through a wall, you're punching through a barrier, breaking down those barriers. All those pregnancy rules we have to follow, punch them out. That's it. So I want you to keep your core in nice and tight. And as you do this, you guys keep going. I want you to make sure that you're not overextending in the twist. So think of your punches just going a little bit diagonal from your body. That's it. We don't want to get into too much of a fast twist during your pregnancy. And we're using that pump. Inhale, fill, expand the diaphragm. All those muscles release. And then as you exhale, you're contracting that entire box. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Tune into baby here. Close your eyes. We've got 30 seconds off. Not so bad, that one, right? That's because it's the first. There's more coming. Whew. The next one we're gonna go into is gonna work the legs a little bit, just to give you some time to mentally prepare. Good, few more seconds here just to breathe. Keep that chest nice and open. I know you're tired, try not to collapse up here. Okay, ready? We're gonna take that stance, about hip width apart, arms above our head, and we're gonna come down. You're gonna bring your hands to the center of your chest and take a little pulse here. So we're gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, millisecond break. Up and back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and up on that break. Back down. Good. I'm gonna turn profile. Again, paint on the sits bones. You're painting the back wall. You're giving it little dabs of color. What color are you painting the nursery? On the spot. And up and down. That's it. Don't let those shoulders collapse forward. Round them down your back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up. And last round, we're gonna go for down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Ooh, you feel that in the legs? Yes. Tune into baby. Close your eyes, open up the chest. Focus on that belly breath. So just imagine all the oxygen you're giving baby right now. Inhale, fill. Exhale, pump. We're almost there. Okay, so we're gonna go into another round of 1 minute exercises. This is just like a contraction. We can do this, right? We're strong. Okay, so depending on the size of your belly, you're gonna pick this leg up and we're gonna go dab. So two little pulses. We're gonna do these for a minute. Now, if you see, at 32 weeks, my legs kind of have to go out to the sides to make room to come up. So depending on where you are in your pregnancy, your legs are gonna be in a little bit of a different position. But whatever position you're landing on, make sure you're landing with your knee going right over your second and third toe. Using that belly pump. Good. If you're feeling really energetic, you could take this into a little more of a hop, or it can be even slower. That's it. So we're all working at our own pace. Everyone's pregnancy is different. We all feel differently. I'm totally off right now. There we go. That's it. We feel differently on different days, and that's okay. All right. And we're gonna tune into baby. That's it. Good job. That deserves another round of high fives. Yeah. Good. So just focusing on the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. All right, enough of the cardio. We're gonna go into what I like to call the goddess flow. So come to 3/4 of the way up your mat. A little wider than hip width apart. And we're gonna take a big inhale up. And then we're gonna exhale down through the center. Hands come down through the heart. Come back into this planner's pose and release your neck again. Good. Just breathing into this position. And what I want you to do is bring your hands flat onto the mat between your feet. And you're gonna step back with that right foot. Good, we're gonna drop the knee down and then come up onto the tips of the fingers. And I want you to open up your chest. Lots of lengthening, opening, widening here. Good, bring your hands flat to the floor again. You're gonna tuck that toe. You can either take this leg directly back into down dog, or if you need to, come to your knees and then push up into down dog. Good, in this down dog position, I want you to open your chest, pull your shoulder blades down your back, and let's take a few pedals to the feet. You can do whatever feels good here. Sometimes in pregnancy, down dog position feels good. If you go a little wider, you make your toes a little pigeon-toed, and you can bend your knees in a little bit. That feels really good on the sacrum. Good, so you can pedal, you can widen. I want you to drop your knees down to all fours. We're gonna come through a cat and cow. Inhale, look up, and then exhale, round the spine, pull the baby in close. Inhale, fill. Exhale, round. Tuck those toes again. Shoot back up into down dog. That right leg is gonna come up to your right hand. Left leg to the left hand. Into planter's pose. Hands on the thighs, rolling up from the bottom of the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Good, inhale the arms up. And exhale down through heart center. We're gonna take that whole thing over on the left side. So inhale up, coming down to the heart center. Hands on the floor. This time step your left leg back into a lunge. Make sure this right knee is right over your right ankle. You don't wanna be forward of the ankle. You're gonna drop that left knee down and come up onto your fingertips. Open up the chest. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale, pump. Hands flat on the floor, and then either bring the knee back or push straight into down dog. Open the chest, shoulder blades down the back. You can pedal, you can take that pigeon-toed bend stance, whatever feels good for you. Or if you want to just take the straight stretch. Good, this time we're gonna come out into a plank, but we're only gonna hold it for a second. I want you to inhale, fill your stomach full of air. Really important to use the pump on this one. As you exhale, you're gonna pull that pump in, shoot that air out, drop your knees down right away. Inhale, fill, look up. Exhale, pump and round. Inhale, fill, look up. Exhale, pump and round. Tuck your toes, shoot your hips up into down dog. Pedal for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I want you to drop down to your knees for just a second. So one of the contraindications during pregnancy is abdominal work, which is why we work that pump so often. So when we do our plank work, it's really important to use that belly pump. So as you inhale, I want you to fill, expand. As we come out into our plank, you're gonna pull the baby closer to your spine. When you run out of air and you can't maintain that closeness anymore, you push back into down dog position. So let's try that. We're gonna come onto all fours, tuck your toes, shoot Shoot your hips up into the air, and I want you to really inhale, fill your stomach full of air. That diaphragm is expanding out to the sides. And then as you exhale, we're gonna come forward into plank, shoulders over hips, over wrists. And inhale, take it back. Inhale, fill. Exhale, pump, pull the baby in tight. Push the air out. Inhale, fill. Exhale, pump, pull the baby in. As close as you can to your spine. Inhale, fill. Exhale, pump. Good, give me a few more rounds of these. If you feel like you can go out into that plank and you can maintain that hold and hold that baby in without expanding your abs out, go for it. And one more time, exhale, pump. Good, drop your knees down to the floor. Make room for your belly. Sit back into that child's pose. Reach your arms out in front of you and just take a little rest here. Good, you can crawl your fingertips forward. Pull your shoulder blades down your back and just take a quick little breather. Nice job. All right, ladies, we've worked ourselves really hard. We've gained a lot of benefits for our own bodies as well as the babies. So now we're gonna cool down and we're gonna stretch a little bit. So I want you to come into an easy seated position, soles of the feet together. And I want you to lengthen out through the top of your head so it feels like you're lengthening up towards the ceiling, but you're also feeling really grounded with your sits bones into the floor. So like someone's pulling your spine. Good, take an inhale, fill here. Never getting away from that belly pump. And then exhale, round, and I want you to just bring your shoulders forward as you take a curve in your upper back. It should feel good through your shoulder blades. Good, so we're gonna inhale, fill, and expand, and then exhale, pump, pull the baby in close to your spine as you round your body forward. Take that one more time, inhale, fill, and then exhale, pump. Good, from here, I want you to just dip down and come forward. Straighten your back and come up to the top again. Good, so we're gonna round, dip down and forward, straighten the back and come up, and then reverse that. So we're gonna go straight forward, round the shoulders, push through the upper back and extend up to the ceiling. One more time, straight, round the shoulders, push through the upper back and sitting up nice and tall. Good, take your right leg out to the side. Feeling those sits bones underneath you. Reach your left arm up nice and high. Flex through those toes. And I want you to take a little stretch over. You can tuck this arm into your inner thigh. And if you want, you can take an opening position here. Don't forget to breathe. Good, come back up again. I want you to turn and face your knee and then reach towards your toes. Just holding this position for a few seconds. We don't ever want to bounce in a stretch. I want you to hold it and use your breath. So you're gonna inhale and then exhale. As you go into the exhale, I want you to try to lengthen deeper into it. Good, we're gonna switch to the other side. Take that other leg out. You're gonna reach your arm up high. Feel that expansion in the side of the rib cage and then drop the head over. Tuck that arm into the inside if you want, and you can take the chest opener here. Flex through those toes. Breathing, feel that expansion in the chest. Opening up to the sky. Good, come up. I want you to turn, twist, face that knee, and reach forward. So inhale, you're gonna hold the stretch. Exhale, try to deepen. Inhale, hold. Exhale, try to deepen, go a little bit further. One more breath in and exhale. Good. Facing sideways here. I want you to just take your right leg over your left knee. We're gonna get into that piriformis stretch here. So open up your chest and you can pull this knee in closer if you need to feel it a little more. Good, and you can just press into that leg. Good, hold this for a few seconds. And then we're gonna take it on the other side. So you're gonna really flex through those toes, open up the chest, and you can push down into that left knee to feel the stretch a little bit deeper. All right, we're gonna come into a comfortable seated position. If you need to sit up in a chair, you can do that. Cross your legs, up on your knees, whatever works for you. I want you to bring one hand to your chest, one hand to the baby. Bring your shoulders down your back, head reaching up, sits bones grounding down, and you can close your eyes. And I want you to just tune into yourself here. So you can work that belly breath if you want. You feel your heart beating. Feel that lifeline between your heart and the baby. All that oxygen flowing, all the blood and nutrients working down to the baby. And I want you to just sit here with some gratitude for the workout you've given yourself, the benefits you've just given to baby. And acknowledge that you're a little stronger now than you were when you started this workout. And as we go through these pregnancies, we're gonna gain strength. We're gonna become a little bit stronger every day, emotionally, physically. And then I want you to come out of thinking about yourself and your baby, and I want you to expand your awareness out into the horizon, out into the women around you, your support system, your tribe. And I want you to acknowledge that we are all doing this together. We're all supporting one another. And that we're all on our own unique but very beautiful journeys. And just take a few more breaths here. Feeling that connection to all the women around you. Good, bring your hands to heart center. I want you to take a nice big breath in. We're gonna expand our arms up to the ceiling. And then exhale down through the center. Nice job, ladies. Namaste.